The war in Yemen began 7 years ago. In 2015, a Saudi-led coalition intervened in the nation. They supported the government against the Houthi rebels. The Houthis had already seized parts of the country, including the capital. Thus began a bloody conflict that continued for years. What's happening in Yemen is a tit-for-tat war. Strikes, followed by retaliatory strikes, and then preemptive strikes. All this while civilians on the ground watch on, as firepower raises hopes for a better life. This isn't a battle for Yemen anymore. It's a theater for the West Asian Cold War, a strip of land where Saudi Arabia and Iran can unleash a battle of egos. The Yemenis are merely pawns in this game, expendable. The war-torn nation is one step away from a famine. The war has killed thousands, injured millions, and upended the life of its children, leaving behind a conflict-ridden nation where 80% of the population depends on aid. But now there is some hope for peace. A United Nations brokered truce between the coalition government and the Houthis. The 2-month-long truce led to this. This is the first commercial flight to take off from Sana'a in nearly 6 years. The Yemeni plane carried 126 passengers, including hospital patients needing treatment abroad. It took off from Sana'a for the Jordanian capital, Amman. Before takeoff, the plane with red and blue tail livery taxied through an honor guard of 2 fire trucks spraying jets of water.
It's an indescribable feeling, a great joy. Our hearts are filled with delight and joy from the reopening of the airport, and we hope this continues.
Today we operated the first flight, carrying more than 137 passengers to Jordan's Amman airport. The plane will come back to Sana'a airport, carrying about 60 passengers. Thank God, the plane was received in accordance with the international safety standards, and the Sana'a airport is ready to receive any flight.
So the bombs have stopped falling, flights are taking off, and Yemenis are dreaming of a better future. But what is looming over their heads is a crippling food crisis. Yemen is in urgent need of wheat. It is looking for new wheat suppliers, but will need help to pay for increasingly costly imports. Yemen has enough wheat to last for only 3 months now.
For us means that we're taking food from the poor and feeding the hungry. So we're having to make some really tough decisions about who gets food in an environment where really everybody needs it.
For now, the UN brokered truce is the only glimmer of hope in the war-torn nation. Both sides even seem keen to extend this truce. While the government is upbeat about it, the Houthis have seen mixed signals. As the war enters its 8th year, will the new development bring an end to this conflict? Only time will tell. West Asia Bureau, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.